Hello and welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Addie and today we are renovating the Jang apartment. And the floor plan actually came together pretty easily. It's very similar to the original floor plan, I think. Although I think the original floor plan had one had both bedrooms on one side, I think, but I don't know. I don't remember. So we're just picking out floors, and I believe I go with this one from City Living. It's just the basketball flooring, and then we get this archway from Island Living, and I wanted it to go like that, but it clipped really bad. So we end up getting these, not these, but we end up getting these little guys. And we end up getting the medium height ones because these are a medium height wall. And then that covers the clipping, and I think it looks kind of cool. I wish I could have added more windows. The only thing I don't like about apartments is that you can't add the windows or change the windows. It makes sense. It just irritates me a lot. Um, and then I believe we get those base game ones that we tried out initially, for the counters. And then, yeah, here we go. And then we have half of this space becomes a dining room, and then the other half is obviously the kitchen. We get a little island here, and I thought it was kind of cute. I don't think I end up putting seats at the island, but I think it looks cute anyway. And then here we're just getting the stove, and I'm switching out the refrigerator for this base game one. And then here's the table. And the table, I decided to go with this one from, I believe it's called movie hangout stuff. And then we're just getting lights in here finally. For some reason, I wait until like halfway through the build in order to before I do the before I do lights. I don't know why. Honestly, it's a little annoying when you're watching it back, but yeah, so we are getting wallpaper in here now. I use this one from Paranormal Stuff, and then we changed this a couple of different times, and I think I end up on that one. And we're going back to the kitchen. I'm gonna get some upper head cabinets. I don't particularly like the ones that come with these counters, but you know, it's fine. So we go with these. They're the see-through ones, and then we get these other also see-through ones for the other end. And don't love that. I don't love that they're see-through, but or have clear little doors, but I also don't like the not see-through ones. So and then we're just getting doors. I use these from the same pack as the table. Again, I think it's called Movie Hangout Stuff. And then we actually use a lot from that pack. These are some really cool art gallery pieces. And then obviously a lot of paranormal in this one, in this build as well. I was really going for more of a whimsical sort of whatever pack that whatever style that is. And I think this room ends up staying this color. I'm not sure if I use that horrid yellow mustard color, but I seriously considered it for a minute there. And we get this bed from Snowy Escape, or no, we get this one from Island Living. And it's just a simple plain one. And then this dresser is also from Island Living. And then the mirror is growing together, I believe. We get quite a few. I feel like Billy, is that her name? Or Bobby? But I don't know. I don't know what her name is, but I felt like she was maybe like 10 or 11. So kind of an older child. Maybe like didn't quite want to be like wasn't quite a teenager yet, obviously, because she's a child, but she's definitely getting there. And then I also put a couple of like toddler toys because I felt like she probably had those from when she was a toddler, and she's had them for years and years, right, in her room. And they're clean, don't worry. Um, but I thought that it was kind of a cute detail to be like, yeah, they just never did her, they just never like took it out of her room. And she finds it annoying and kind of embarrassing, but you know, because she's like 10 now. She's older. But then I also put in like a nightlight and some little string lights because I thought maybe she was a little bit afraid of the dark, but didn't want to admit it. And then we're just getting a couple of posters and like a this calendar from Cats and Dogs in here, and then we do get this decal and a couple of rugs, and or yeah, a couple of rugs, and then that's it, I think, for this room. And I believe we'll be moving on to the bathroom. No, we'll be going back to the kitchen. The kitchen we do in phases. So I don't know if you've noticed that, but we do the kitchen in phases. So right now we're kind of finishing up the kitchen a little bit. And I do get this cork board in like every single one of my kitchens. I don't know particularly why. I guess it's because it's base game and it doesn't function like the Parenthood cork board or the Parenthood board, but it kind of feels the same in a kitchen. So I guess maybe that's why. Um, and then we just get this chair from Jungle Adventure, and this couch is also from Jungle Adventure. I believe I end up changing that color, the color of that couch. Um, and then we get some plants over here. Yeah, and then we get this one from Paranormal. And I think that's it. Possibly, oh, we get these plants from Growing Together, as well in the corner over there. And then we get we get a bookshelf, over here. This one is from University. And then we get a couple of yarn baskets. I thought that maybe, I forget what the mom's name is, but I thought that maybe the mom was into knitting a little bit and like maybe a little bit of crafty kind of things. And then we get a desk behind the couch. And I don't know if I end up keeping that swatch of it, but we get a desk, and then we get I forget what we get on here. Oh, we get a couple of, yeah, kind of going back to that like crafty thing. I felt like the mom was a little bit crafty, and so she has a couple of easels, a couple of things for obviously knitting. And then we're in the primary bathroom now. And I like to do this thing where I put the tub next to, in a like a 4x4 or a 3x4. I like to put the tub next to the toilet area. So like I divide it halfway, and then I put the toilet on one side and the bathtub on the other. I think it looks cool. I like it. And then we get a mirror, and it's one of those standing mirrors. And then we get these from Vintage Glamour above the sinks. And I really like those. Those are probably one of my favorite mirrors because when you put them down, I think they're just decorative mirrors. So they function just like a mirror, but then you can put the walls down and they disappear with the walls, unlike most mirrors. And then we do get another standing mirror over here. This one is from, I think it's from City Living. And then we just get a bookshelf and like a plants. There are a lot of plants in this apartment. I don't know if maybe like the dad is into plants or something, but maybe he is. Maybe he's into plants. And then we get a yoga mat, maybe for the mom, maybe for the dad, maybe for the kid. Who knows? We do get a yoga mat though, and then we have a couple of artwork things over here. I wish these came in multiple swatches with different frames so that you could mix and match them a little bit easier. Um, and then we do get this one. I felt like they would have a lot of like a lot of artwork in their apartment. But I didn't know, I really struggled to figure out. There was this one painting that I was looking for, and it was the one that I like to call like Jerry. It's the one with faces, and I imagined that these were like maybe the grandparents or parents of the, like maybe grandparents of the parents, or parents of the parents, who knows. And then lastly, we're in this bathroom. And this bathroom, I used the new tub from, well, it's not new anymore, but it's the tub from Growing Together, and then also the sink, and then obviously that same mirror. And then we just go back and add in a little bit more clutter, and like a trash can in the bathroom and in the kitchen. And we are coming to the end of the video, so if you liked this, if you could like and subscribe, that would really mean a lot to me. And I don't know if this is uploaded on the Sims 4 gallery, but I will make sure it is uploaded. And my gallery ID there is just I Got Angel, same as it is here. And I will see all of you in the next video.